Christian Pulisic, widely known as Captain America by fans, has solidified his place as one of the most talented football players to emerge from the United States. His journey from a football-loving kid in Pennsylvania to a star in top European leagues is a story of dedication, family support, and exceptional talent. Born on September 18, 1998 in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Christian Pulisic's life was immersed in football from the very beginning. Both of his parents, Mark and Kelly Pulisic, played collegiate soccer at George Mason University, and his father also had a professional indoor soccer career. This environment undoubtedly nurtured his passion for the sport. His early education took place in the United States, but a pivotal moment in his development came when his family moved to England for a year when he was just 7 years old. His mother, an educator, was on a teaching exchange. During this time, Christian played for the youth team of Brackley Town, an experience that gave him an early taste of the European football culture. After returning to the U.S., he attended Workman Elementary School in Michigan and later played for the PA Classics Youth Club in his home state of Pennsylvania. Christian Pulisic's formal football journey began at a young age, playing for various youth clubs including the Michigan Rush and PA Classics. His exceptional talent was evident early on, and he was soon on the radar of European scouts. At the age of 16, thanks to his Croatian heritage which allowed him to obtain a European passport, Pulisic made the life-changing move to Germany to join the youth academy of Borussia Dortmund in February 2015. This was a significant step, as it allowed him to bypass the FIFA regulations that prevent the international transfer of players under the age of 18. He spent less than a year in the academy before his impressive performances saw him fast-tracked to the senior team. He made his professional debut for Borussia Dortmund on January 30, 2016, at the age of 17. Christian Pulisic has been a cornerstone of the United States men's national team USMNT since his teenage years. He made his senior international debut for the USA on March 29, 2016 in a World Cup qualifying match against Guatemala, becoming the youngest American to play in a World Cup qualifier. As of the latest records, Pulisic has made 68 appearances for the USMNT, scoring 28 goals. While exact win-loss statistics for every match he has played can be complex to track, his impact is undeniable. He has been instrumental in many of the team's victories and has become the undisputed leader on the pitch. In November 2018, at the age of 20 years and 63 days, he became the youngest player to captain the USMNT in the modern era. For fans, certain moments define a player's legacy. Here are some of Christian Pulisic's most significant goals and achievements. First Bundesliga goal, April 17, 2016. At just 17, Pulisic scored his first goal for Borussia Dortmund against Hamburger SV, making him the youngest non-German and fourth youngest player to score in the Bundesliga's history. 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. While the USMNT finished as runners-up, Pulisic was a standout player, scoring 3 goals and being named the tournament's best young player. The perfect hat-trick for Chelsea, October 26, 2019. In a Premier League match against Burnley, Pulisic scored a perfect hat-trick, a goal with his right foot, left foot, and a header, announcing his arrival in English football in spectacular fashion. 2021 UEFA Champions League Final. Pulisic became the first American to play in and win the UEFA Champions League Final when Chelsea defeated Manchester City. This was a historic moment for American soccer. In a must-win group stage match, Pulisic scored the decisive goal in a 1-0 victory over Iran, sending the USA to the knockout stages. He bravely put his body on the line for the goal, endearing him even more to the fans. Pulisic has been a key figure in the USMNT's success in the CONCACAF Nations League, leading them to victory in the inaugural 2021 tournament, and again in 2023, where he was named the player of the tournament. From his early days in Hershey to his current status as a star for AC Milan and the leader of the USMNT, Christian Pulisic's journey is a testament to his talent, hard work, and the unwavering support of his family. For his fans, he represents the bright future of American soccer on the world stage. Play add 2,000 word for his life movement. Show thinking. A 20,000-word biography is a very extensive undertaking. While I cannot generate a response of that specific length, I can provide a significantly more detailed and elaborate account of Christian Pulisic's life and career movements, delving deeper into the various stages of his journey. Here is a more comprehensive history of the American football star. Christian Pulisic's ascent in the world of professional football is a tale of innate talent nurtured by a supportive family, shaped by pivotal decisions, and defined by a relentless drive to succeed at the highest level. This is a more detailed exploration of the moments, the movements, and the mentality that have characterized his remarkable career. Born on September 18, 1998 in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Christian Pulisic was destined for a life with a ball at his feet. But his parents, Mark and Kelly Pulisic, were not just supportive onlookers, they were his first coaches and his earliest role models in the sport. Both had successful collegiate soccer careers at George Mason University, and Mark went on to play professional indoor soccer for the Harrisburg Heat. This deep-rooted connection to the game created an environment where football was more than just a pastime. It was a shared language and passion within the family. His childhood was marked by constant exposure to the game. His father's career meant that Christian was often around professional players, absorbing the nuances of the sport from a young age. This early immersion provided him with a unique understanding and appreciation for the dedication required to excel. The English sojourn, a glimpse of a different world. A significant and often cited chapter in his early development was his family's move to Tackley, a small village in Oxfordshire, England, when he was just 7 years old. His mother, an educator, had embarked on a one-year teaching exchange through the Fulbright program. This move, while temporary, proved to be a formative experience for young Christian. In England, he joined the youth team of Brackley Town. It was here that he experienced the intense, almost religious passion for football that permeates English culture. He was exposed to a more physical and fast-paced style of play than what he was accustomed to in the United States. This year-long immersion not only honed his skills but also broadened his perspective on the global nature of the sport. He returned to the United States with a newfound determination and a clearer vision of what it would take to compete at the highest level. Developing in the U.S. system. Upon returning to the United States, Pulisic continued his development within the American youth soccer structure. He played for the U.S. Soccer Development Academy club PA Classics, where his talent began to draw national attention. He was a standout player, often playing in age groups above his own, a testament to his advanced technical skills and football intelligence. During his early teenage years, he also spent time at the IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, a renowned institution for developing elite young athletes. This period was crucial for his physical and tactical development, providing him with a structured and competitive environment to refine his abilities. By the age of 16, Christian Pulisic was one of the most highly touted youth prospects in the United States. While many young American players would have been looking towards a collegiate career or a path through Major League Soccer, Pulisic had his sights set on Europe. A crucial factor in his ability to make this leap was his Croatian heritage. His paternal grandfather was born in Croatia, which allowed Christian to obtain a Croatian passport. This was a game-changer as it allowed him to bypass FIFA's strict regulations on the international transfer of minors, which would have otherwise prevented him from moving to a European club before the age of 18. In February 2015, the Pulisic family made the bold decision for Christian to join the youth academy of Borussia Dortmund, one of Germany's most prestigious clubs, renowned for its development of young talent. This was a significant commitment, not just for Christian, but for his entire family. His father also moved to Germany to support him during this transitional period. Pulisic's impact at Dortmund was immediate and profound. His technical ability, speed, and attacking prowess saw him dominate at the youth levels. He was quickly promoted through the club's academy, spending only a short time with the U17 and U19 teams before being invited to train with the senior squad during the winter break of the 2015-2016 season. He made his professional debut for Borussia Dortmund on January 30, 2016, as a second-half substitute in a 2-0 victory over FC Ingolstadt. It was a momentous occasion, marking the arrival of a new American star on the European stage. On April 17, 2016, he scored his first Bundesliga goal in a 3-0 win against Hamburger SV, becoming at the time the youngest non-German and the fourth youngest player ever to score in the German top flight. Pulisic's time at Dortmund was characterized by steady growth and increasing responsibility. He became a regular starter for the team, competing in both the Bundesliga and the UEFA Champions League. He was part of the Dortmund squad that won the DFB Pokal German Cup in the 2016-2017 season. However, his time in Germany was not without its challenges. He had to adapt to a new country, a new language, and the immense pressure of playing for a top European club. There were periods of inconsistent form and battles for playing time amidst a squad filled with international stars. Despite these challenges, his talent and determination shone through, and he continued to develop into one of the most exciting young players in world football. On January 20, 2019, it was announced that Christian Pulisic would be moving to the English Premier League to join Chelsea for a reported transfer fee of £58 million. This made him the most expensive American player of all time. As part of the deal, he was immediately loaned back to Borussia Dortmund for the remainder of the 2018-2019 season. The move to Chelsea was the realization of a lifelong dream for Pulisic, who had grown up watching the Premier League. It was also a significant statement of intent from the London club, who saw him as a key part of their future. Pulisic officially joined Chelsea in the summer of 2019 and was handed the unenviable task of helping to fill the void left by the departure of superstar Eden Hazard. The initial months were a period of adaptation. The physicality and intensity of the Premier League were a step up from the Bundesliga, and he had to work hard to earn a regular place in the starting lineup under then-manager Frank Lampard. A turning point in his Chelsea career came on October 26, 2019, when he scored a perfect hat-trick, a goal with his right foot, his left foot, and his head, in a 4-2 away victory against Burnley. This performance silenced
silenced many of his early doubters and showcased his immense attacking talent. Injuries and inconsistencies. Unfortunately, Pulisic's time at Chelsea was also punctuated by a series of frustrating injuries that often halted his momentum just as he was hitting his best form. These recurring muscular issues were a source of great frustration for both the player and the club, and they limited the number of consistent appearances he could make. Despite these setbacks, he showed flashes of brilliance and played a crucial role in some of the club's biggest moments. The pinnacle of his Chelsea career came during the 2020-21 season. In the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League against Real Madrid, he scored a crucial away goal in the first leg and provided an assist in the second leg, helping to send Chelsea to the final. On May 29, 2021, he came on as a substitute in the final against Manchester City, becoming the first American male to play in a UEFA Champions League final. Chelsea won the match 1-0, and Pulisic lifted the most coveted trophy in European club football, a historic achievement for both him and for American soccer. After a few seasons at Chelsea where his playing time had become inconsistent under manager Thomas Tuchel and later Graham Potter, it became clear that a move would be beneficial for Pulisic to reignite his career. In the summer of 2023, he made the switch to Serie A, joining Italian giants AC Milan. The move was seen as a positive step, offering him the chance to play a more central role in a team that valued his attacking abilities. He was reunited with several former Chelsea teammates, including Olivier Giroud and Fikayo Tomori, which helped him to settle in quickly. An immediate impact, Pulisic hit the ground running in Italy. He scored in his debut for AC Milan and quickly established himself as a key player for the Rossoneri. His performances in Serie A and the Champions League have been widely praised, and he appears to have rediscovered the consistent form and confidence that had been hampered by injuries and a lack of regular starts at Chelsea. His first season in Milan has been viewed as a resounding success, and he has once again become one of the most talked about American players in Europe. Christian Pulisic's impact on the United States men's national team, USMNT, cannot be overstated. From a young age, he was seen as the great hope for American soccer, a player with the potential to lead the nation to new heights on the international stage. He made his senior debut for the USMNT on March 29, 2016, and has since become the team's talismanic figure. He has consistently been one of the team's top goal scorers and creative forces. In November 2018, at the age of just 20, he was named the permanent captain of the national team, a testament to his leadership qualities and his importance to the squad. He has experienced both the highs and lows of international football. He was part of the team that agonizingly failed to qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, a moment he has described as one of the most difficult of his career. However, he was also instrumental in leading the USMNT to victory in the inaugural CONCACAF Nations League in 2021, scoring the winning penalty in a dramatic final against Mexico. He was a key figure in the USMNT's return to the World Cup in 2022, scoring the decisive goal against Iran in the group stage to send his team to the knockout rounds. His performances on the biggest stage have solidified his status as a national hero and an inspiration to a new generation of American soccer players. Christian Pulisic's journey is far from over. Still in the prime of his career, he continues to compete at the highest level of European football and lead a resurgent USMNT. His story is one of a prodigious talent who has navigated the immense pressures of modern football with a quiet determination and an unwavering belief in his own abilities. He is more than just a talented player. He is a trailblazer who has broken down barriers and set new standards for what American soccer players can achieve. For his millions of fans, both in the United States and around the world, Christian Pulisic represents the exciting future of the beautiful game.